2 then says, hence solve this equation. So we're not actually going to solve this equation, we're going to solve this new equation instead. So we're going to solve 6 cos squared x minus cos x minus 2, and it's told us to give all answers in the range 0 to 360. So in order to solve this quadratic looking trig equation, first thing is to check if it factorises, because if it factorises, that's going to save us an awful lot of effort. So it's either going to be a 6 and a 1 or a 3 and a 2. I'm going to try 3 and 2 first, just because it's slightly more common an answer. And then because I've got a 2 cos x here, I can't put a 2 here, otherwise this would all have had a factor of 2 in there. So the only way to check if this works is to go with a 2 there and a 1 there. I want to make a minus cos x, so this would give me 4 cos x's, and I would get 3 here. So if I make this negative 4 cos x and plus 3 cos x, that does work as the factorisation. So that's the correct factorisation. And then from there we can say that that means cos x is either 2 over 3, or cos x is negative a half. So each of these pairs, each of these solutions here are both going to generate 2 actual solutions for x within the range 0 to 360. First one we'll get from our calculator. So the inverse cos of 2/3 is 48.2. But, as I said, that answer is going to produce a second answer as well within the cos x curve between 0 and 360. And the second one will come from the value down here. So here's my 48, and this answer will be 360 minus 48.2, which is 312 when you round it to 3 significant figures. So my 2 solutions are x equals 48.2 and x equals 312, rounded to 3 significant figures. Got to do the same thing again for the cos x equals minus a half. So if I inverse cos negative a half, I get 120. So I can use the same graph to get my second solution. We're now looking at this bottom half of the graph. So here's my 120, and I'm looking for this other value here. So x is either 120, or it's going to be 3, this whole length here is 120, so the other length over on this side will be 120 as well. So 360 minus 120, which is 240. So 4 answers: 48.2, 312, 120, or 240.